I feel so lonely. I need to hang out with my friend Alec. I'm so bored. It's time to kill some time. Let me call Tony really quick. Hey, Simon. Yeah, it's me, Sam. Remember the person I talked about last time? Yeah, he's such a loser and he's such an a-hole. It's all his fault. I'm so angry about it. I feel so much grief about him. Let's talk more. Hi friend, welcome. In today's video, I'm going to dive into one of the hardest but most crucial steps on the road to self-growth, cutting off the wrong friends. I'll show you what kind of friends we need to cut off immediately, why losing friend is inevitable when you are growing fast, and most importantly, the kind of friend you should hold on to and cherish as you evolve. It's not easy, but it's necessary. So let's get into it. Many of us have had or have these types of friends. We get together just to kill loneliness, including me. I don't feel excited. I don't feel loving spending time with them. I don't grow myself. We get together just to kill time, to do unproductive things, to go out to drink, to play video games, eat a dinner and have boring conversations. And very often, when we get together, we gossip about others. We pour our negativity into this conversation. We exchange the negative thoughts and perspective about others and about the world.
So bad.
I had to spend much time with friends just like that. And every time, I don't really feel better. I don't feel good about myself. And I actually feel worse about the world and about my life. If you have some friends with whom all the time you spend together is like what I described, these are the friends you should cut off immediately. The main reasons why I had these friends and why I spend so much time with them is, first of all, I was like these friends. I wasn't a very positive person, and I like to complain about my life, about the world, about people around me. I always victimized myself. I did not take full responsibility for my life and for my results. And I feel lonely. I do not have a goal, so I have a lot of time to kill. Naturally, because that's who I am, so I make similar friends. The other main reason is my then lifestyle had become a comfort zone for me. I was very used to unproductive activities. I was used to playing video games, go out drinking, have meaningless conversation with people because I did not have a clear goal and I was very lazy. So there was quite some time that I will feel painful if I'm by myself. The pain of unsatisfaction of my life, the pain of not being the best of myself, the pain that's deeply within me, which came out when I'm by myself. I really need other people so that I can switch my focus. And because of my life situation, it's very natural for me and my friends to choose some negative, unproductive behaviors to do together. So the longer I'm in that lifestyle and in that social circle, the more it became a comfort zone, the harder it became for me to get out of it.
So bad.
When I hang out with these friends before, I usually was not myself. I was escaping myself. I was not honest to myself. I did not have integrity. So I faked it to myself first. I did not think I was a very valuable person. I did not have the confidence or the comfort to be myself in front of other people. So there had always been a fake front in front of me, and I was using that front to interact with other people. Guess what? The friends I was hanging out with, they were similar to me. So we are actually interacting with each other through the front. It's not a real communication. I was never able to show them who I really was. They were never able to do that either. Because of the feeling of a scarcity, we all compromised to each other. So that added the extent of our fakeness. And it's very natural that when someone in that friend circle is moving up and moving out of the level, the very natural reaction of everybody else in that circle is to drag him or her down back to the level. People are afraid of losing. People are afraid of seeing the other person getting ahead, and people like the other people who's similar to them. It is a natural behavior for the friend to drag you down if you are moving upwards and moving out of it. And here's the fact: we did not really love each other. The reason we spent so much time together is because we do not have a better choice. So it's all from scarcity. It's all from insecurity. I encourage you to carefully think about the friends you spend time with and what you do with them. Cut off the friends with whom you only engage in negative actions and behaviors. All the time we choose to kill with these friends, we involve in anti-growth activities. It's not only wasting time, it is spending time to get negative impact on our life quality and lifespan. It is actually sacrifice or suicide to some extent. So save yourself and make the cut. when we are moving rapidly towards our goal, it's also inevitable to lose friends. Even the friends were good and valuable friends in your old standard. Like I mentioned, human is a type of social animals. We naturally like people who similar to us. When you are growing or transforming in a fast pace, your old friends naturally will start to feel uncomfortable just to see the changes you have. And they have this very natural instinct to drag you back to where you were together. And also, as you are growing, you will start to have a new perspective of life. Your valuation system will evolve and it will be different. Give it time, it will differ so much from the old ones that you shared with your old friends. You will find out that you have less and less common topics, and you will feel less connection towards each other. The time you spend together will start to become less enjoyable. However, it's not bad. It's a proof that you are becoming a better person, and sooner or later, you're going to have much better choices to spend time with. So much for the talking about cutting and losing friends. There is possibility, though a small possibility, to have great friends for the long term. Here is my standard of qualities to identify great friends. First, high integrity. People are benefit driven. Through our lifetime, many people will betray us. Some people will betray us easily, and some people will betray us when the inconvenience of loyalty is high. Then it comes down to the integrity. Because to betray someone else, one has to betray himself. To break the promise, one has to break the promise to himself. High integrity is not common and it can only be identified through crucial, difficult times. If you find people who prove their integrity, make sure you cherish them. The second quality is easy to understand, that this person should have very similar valuation systems to me. What is the more important to this person? Money, life experience, loyalty, integrity, justice, or something else? The valuation system of this person has to be very similar to mine. Otherwise, we're going to have very different opinions and make very different choices on different matters. We're not going to enjoy spending time with each other. Parting away is inevitable. As a rational person, why do I invest my time, energy, and emotion into this relationship which is doomed to break? The third point sounds very practical, but it's actually the reality. We all have a limited time, and time is the most valuable resource we have. It's a critically important decision to make how to spend our time. I would always avoid spending time on people who has negative, zero, or low value to me, because there are other better choices of spending my time. So as a reasonable person, I do think a good friend has to be a valuable friend. The last but not the least quality, both of us should move in the same direction, which I mean moving up. As I mentioned earlier, it's inevitable to lose friends when we are growing fast. So naturally, to be able to build a long-term relationship, this person and I has to move up together. It does not necessarily has to be in the same speed, but however, it should be in the same direction. If I have a positive growing mind, I would like to hang out with people who also have a mind of growth, a mind of positivity, a mind of hard working. This quality is not that hard to identify and can be naturally felt. When someone tells me what they do, what they think, it's natural to understand this person's mindset and the direction he's moving to. Now we understand why we cut off friends, why we lose friends, and what friends to make. Let's talk about how to do it. First, support before cut. Maybe you have a disqualified friend with whom you've been through a lot. There were a lot of memories. As a human, a social emotional being, it sounds both difficult and immoral to cut this friend off immediately. So what I do is I would usually try to help and support this friend, to the extent that I'm very sure that this friend is not going to change. Then I'll make the hard decision, cut off immediately and move forward. The second thing I do is heavily screen people. Not everybody is qualified. As being discussed, time is very limited. To me, the most important resource is my time and my life. Nothing is more important than that. So not everybody is qualified to be my friend. By setting up a clear standard of qualities that I'm looking to, I use that to screen people and make a decision if the people deserve my time. The third point, if you recently started self-growth journey, you may not get used to the feeling of being by yourself. Sometimes we feel lonely. Sometimes we really want to engage in some old bad behaviors that you did with your old friends. At this time, remind yourself that you do have a better choice to spend your time on. Instead of wasting time with someone else, use that time to invest in yourself. By engaging in productive activities or study, make yourself a better person. To have a high quality friend, you must be a high quality person. to attract the people you like. First, become the person you like. So the topic of this video may sound a little harsh, but it is how reality is. Leave a comment and let me know what you think about it. This is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye bye.